It's finally here. Today, I'm going to do an unboxing video. Duh, duh. Seriously though, in my hand are Braille dice from Darts RPG and Die Hard dice. I am so excited. I've been waiting for these for a long time. And you know what the best part is? I don't have to worry about lighting anymore. Usually I have lighting the surface of the sun in this room so I can see the dice clearly. But now I don't need to worry about that. Now I can use mood lighting, which I never have been able to do before because I can read these dice with my fingers. So without further ado, let's open this puppy and see what's inside. And it's very obvious. There we go. All right. Stabbed it. And there we go. There we go. Oh, I love it. I love it. Let's see what it says here. Is this right? I had it upside down. So this says Dots RPG project. And then the second line says Braille RPG dice. Okay. So this is what the package looks like. I'm just going to open it and see what's inside. So inside this tin, ooh, nice. They have like a nice covering here. And they have a Braille card. And everything fits nicely in the tray. Let's start with the D4. D4. Now, as you can tell, this has, I'm going to show you, this has a orientation edge on it. They call this a touch point. So all I got to do is roll the dice and orient to that touch point. And I can right away tell I rolled a 3. So it's very easy. As you can tell, the dots are only on these faces here. There are 2 blank faces, and this kind of looks like a rectangle, so that's what I'm going to call it. So we'll just put the D4 back in its place. D6 is the cube, obviously. So roll the dice, orient to the touch point, and right away I know I rolled a 6. Not bad. I love these. These are excellent. The D8 is diamond shaped, just like the regular dice, right? And again, it has those touch points. So I'm going to roll it and see what I get. Oh, I got an 8. Perfect. And as you notice, I'm holding it with my 2 fingers. It's pointy on the top and the bottom. And if I feel along the edges here, they're pointy, sharp, pointy edges. And if you feel in its entirety here, you can feel a square. So there's a square, and then there's 2 D4s front to back. That's the D8. Now I think this is the percentile. And the way I can tell that is because the regular D10 is very sharp. So the regular D10 will have sharp edges, I think, and the percentile is going to have these blunted edges. And that's how you tell it apart. And if you notice, this one also looks like a flying saucer. And it kind of goes up and down like the regular D10. So let's roll it, see what we get. From the orientation edge, which is the touch point. Oh, another nat 1. you'll notice that these dice don't have number signs. Normally, when we read Braille, there's a number sign, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then there's the number. But there's none of that here. And that was done intentionally because the way this system works, they just use the Braille letters. So an A through J is 1 to 10, and a K through T is 11 through 20. And that just makes it much easier to read the Braille cells. Dots wanted to focus on the experience of the Braille user. So they intentionally left the dots as they were and did not include the number signs. I'm holding it between my two fingers and it has a sharp edge. So it's definitely the regular D10. That's how you can tell them apart. Notice it looks like a flying saucer again. If you run your hand along it, it goes up and down. We're going to roll. And let's see what I got. Just looking for the touch point edge here. And I got a 6. All right, so this one is the D12. So again, you'll notice that there is no pointy edges. I'm touching the faces and the Braille consequently. So I'm going to roll it and see what I get. You know, I love that these don't roll a lot. They roll, but once they roll, it's very hard to change what you rolled. So I can't just knock it accidentally. And I think the Braille helped with that. Find the touch point, and I got a K, which is 11. Okay, and the last one is the D20. Now this one is a tad bit bigger than the other dice. They really care about our experience, which is another thing about dots that I love. They wanted to make something that worked and not just looked good. So it was really important to them that they get feedback from a wide variety of users because not everyone is proficient at reading Braille. Not everyone has the same Braille sensitivity. Like for me, since I haven't been doing it my whole life and I learned later in life, I'm not a great Braille reader, but I can read enough to read read Braille dice, read Braille cards, label things in Braille, maybe make my character sheets in Braille. So I really like that they took a huge sample size and they took all of that feedback and made this product, which is great. Let's roll this D20 and see what we get. Looks like an L, which is 11. So my analysis is this die is super easy to read. So let me show you something else that's cool. These dice not only have a touch point orientation edge, but they also have raised edges with filled in corners. And that's to help us read the die. And another thing I mentioned, the faces are shaped like triangles. If I can show you the difference here. See, this one is smaller. The D12 is smaller than the D20. So that's one way that you can tell them apart. If you feel the raised edges, it's pentagon. And the D20 is triangles. So those are both clues to help you determine what dice is what. I am over the moon right now. These are coming with me to Page. And yes, I'm going to Page next month. I'm so excited. First time doing a out-of-state con, but these are going to be game-changing. These are acrylic. Dots also has Braille metal dice, which I have ordered as well, because you can't have too many sets. So I'll probably have 3 sets and a couple spare D20s when all is said and done. But again, I couldn't be happier. Finally, I'll be able to use these dice in low light and I'll be on the same playing field as everyone else. I won't need any help in reading the dice. No more asking people, what is this? And that's the unboxing. I hope you'll check them out because if you want to buy these dice, you can find them at Die Hard Dice or Dots RPG. And they're totally worth it. If you're still here, please help us slay the YouTube algorithm dragon by subscribing, sounding the enchanted bell, and ensuring all our notifications reach you so you're always ready for our next escapade. Remember, you have a voice that weaves wonders. So go forth and tell your tales, and I will see you in the next adventure. Thank you for watching. Begone, foul beast. Yeah. I loathe you. That's weird.